Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are jumping into a topic you hear literally everywhere. From the news to your favorite movies, artificial intelligence. It's already changing everything around us, so let's get a real handle on what it actually is.
I mean, from the algorithm that picks your morning playlist to the spam filter that keeps your inbox clean, AI is already here. It's working away behind the scenes, shaping our daily lives in thousands of little ways we might not even notice.
We hear the term AI just thrown around all the time, but what does it actually mean? Are we talking about sci-fi robots, or is it something else completely? Well, that's exactly what we're here to unpack. Okay, so here's the first big idea, and it's a game changer. It's way more helpful to think of AI not as artificial intelligence, but as augmented intelligence. The goal isn't to create a competitor, but a collaborator. A tool that simulates how humans think so it can help us solve bigger problems and, well, extend what we're capable of.
In this hunt for AI, it's not new at all. It's a journey that really kicked off with the very first computers, born from this long-held dream of automating not just physical work, but mental work too.
And you can see how this whole thing just built up step by step over decades. Go back to the 1950s, right? That's when pioneers like Alan Turing and John McCarthy basically gave the field its name and its vision. After a few decades of tinkering, the 80s hit, and that's when machine learning really started to rise up, kind of setting the stage. Then, the 2000s came along with this boom in data and computing power, and deep learning just took off, leading us right to today, where AI applications are exploding all over the place.
So let's focus on the AI that you and I actually interact with every single day. This is what the experts call weak or narrow AI. And honestly, that name is perfect, because it's AI that's incredibly good, but only at one very specific, very narrow task.
Think about it, right? Your virtual assistant isn't sitting there pondering the meaning of life. Nope, it's designed to do one thing: get you the weather forecast. Your email spam filter is a rock star at its job, which is just identifying and getting rid of junk mail. These are perfect examples of narrow AI. They're powerful, sure, but they're highly specialized tools that can't just up and learn a new, unrelated task all by themselves.
So if that's the AI of today, where is all of this headed? If what we have now is called weak AI, the next thing on the horizon is what we call strong AI, and eventually super AI.
And the jump from one to the other, it's huge. Weak AI, that's like a hammer. It's a fantastic tool for one specific job. But strong AI, or artificial general intelligence as it's also known, would be way more like a human brain. It could tackle a whole range of different unrelated tasks, and, this is the crucial part, it could learn how to approach new problems all on its own. Now that is the next major frontier.
And then you have the final, totally theoretical step: super AI. Right now, this is purely in the realm of science fiction. We're talking about an AI that could actually achieve consciousness, a machine that isn't just smart, but truly self-aware, with its own independent way of thinking.
And that brings us to this absolutely fascinating, massive roadblock. I mean, how can we possibly build a conscious machine if we as humans can't even agree on what consciousness is? It's a really profound challenge that connects computer science with ancient philosophy, and it just goes to show how far we still have to go.
To even begin to tackle challenges like that, it's so important to remember that AI isn't built in a vacuum. It's not just some computer code. It's a true fusion. This whole ecosystem that pulls ideas from so many different fields of human knowledge.
I mean, of course, you need computer science to write the programs and mathematics to build the models. That's a given. But you also need psychology and linguistics to try and understand and replicate how our own minds process language and thought. And as we just saw, you absolutely need philosophy to guide the big, big ethical questions. It's a real team effort.
So what was it that unlocked the AI boom we see today? Well, it was really a perfect storm of three things. First, just massive amounts of data to learn from. Second, global connectivity to access all that data. And third, the pure raw computing power needed to process it all. That combination, that's the fuel for the modern AI engine.
Which brings us right back around to where we started. If there's one thing you take away today, it should be this:
The driving philosophy behind the AI we're building right now is augmented intelligence. The goal is not replacement, it's partnership. It's about creating tools that extend our reach, that automate the tedious stuff, and that ultimately help us make better, more informed decisions.
And that leaves us with a final, really crucial question. As these systems become more and more capable and more woven into our society, we have to decide, where do we draw the line? What decisions are we comfortable handing over to an algorithm? It's a conversation that all of us need to be a part of, and it's one we'll definitely keep exploring.